I just realized I never actually went to say goodbye to Peck yesterday. He deserves it. Oh, jeez, the letters. I also never opened the letter from Paula. Oh, jeez. Okay, Blanca, we're keeping. Alright. These three can probably go. I should really look at them first, but it's fine. Okay, that's the one from Peck. Then we got another from Paula. And one from Costow. One from Costow. There we go. Okay. First, the letter from Paula yesterday. What was this? Gonna update look at your place once in a while. You want to stay edgy, you should try this carpet for a change of pace. It's a gift to you. No excuse not to. Like, well, I mean, I do have an excuse. It's called I let... It's a ramshackle floor. Yeah, I definitely don't want that. But I tend to just let Sahara handle things. My eternal rival, listen up. It's sad to go through with moving. Even if we live in different towns, we'll always be rivals. Here's something of mine to keep you motivated. Treat it right. You're a jerk, so I really don't care. Peck's pick. We already have that. I'm just gonna sell it. To Too Kind, Steven, thanks for coming to my place. You didn't have to sugarcoat your comments like that, but it was nice to be spared the bashing, so take this in return. I'll get better. But your house was fine. Techno drum. And from Costow. Did you get my letter? Well, I'm working at the patrol town. I thought I'd test out our postal delivery system. Thanks for your cooperation. Here's your reward for helping Inspector Costow. And he gives us a writing chair. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the letter from Blanca so I can't as easily lose it. Also love how that bug just gave up. It just gave up. It's just like, you know what? You've not caught me yet. I'm just gonna jump in the lake or the river, and it's like, hey, cool. Cool buggy boy. Well, okay, if you see a bug, it's probably female, so it was probably a buggy girl who decided to just jump in the river, and, you know, I don't condone that. You shouldn't do that, it's bad. I'm just gonna sell the stuff here. I don't need a writing chair. I don't need a second Peck's pick. What is my brain? Tired, that's what it is. I spent a good bit today cleaning, and that's used a lot of my mental spoons. And you know the sad thing? I still don't have that desk cleaned off. Now, this is not because I've not taken all the garbage off it. No, all the garbage is off. It's I don't know where to put the things I want to keep that I was using the desk to store. That's kind of the problem. Hello, Paula. Yeah, perfect timing for Goo. The other day, Barbara came into my house and was all like, "Your place is so empty and uncool." Can you believe it? I mean, I'm pretty cool. I'm just not rich. Why say something so rude? Because she probably didn't. Sounds like something you'd say, and you were saying that about your own house yesterday, so... I'm gonna fill my place full of stuff now. I'll show them. You got something cool I can put in my place, bring it to me, okay? Any kind of furniture will do for Goo. I will bring you one of your own picks. I actually wonder if she would take one of her own picks. Some villagers do just have their own pick in their house, so... Cheddar! Hello, cheese! You want to talk about... the chat? So, no worry, which is things would you enjoy? None of them, really? I'm not really an adrenaline junkie, but I suppose a trapeze. I'm gonna try some trapeze work, but it'd be super graceful. Bet you would, too? Like, I'm not really an adrenaline junkie. It's just not my thing. I'd rather not do things that could kill me. Like, just seems like the ideal thing to do is things that don't kill you. Maybe I'm crazy and old-fashioned, but, you know. Hey, welcome. Wow, make yourself at home. What's up? What's chat? According to my fortune, I'm supposed to have an important talk with a friend. Just so I'm saying to talk with Penelope, so you go grab her. Be back here within an hour. I am really glad I didn't talk to Pinky like a minute ago. because that would have instantly failed. I think it might still have, but we're gonna see. Hey, come with me. So much intrigue and excitement. I know. Here we are. I have brought the adorable mouse. I done it. Here you are. Something, you're back just in time. Came running the second I heard. You need to see me? That time we went shopping together, when I get home I found this in my bag. Serious, right? Must have put it in the wrong shopping bag. Not that I wouldn't mind keeping it. Ah, shirt. Oh my gosh, I thought I left it in the store, but I was too embarrassed to go back and ask. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're my damsel in shining armor. Aww. So are we all done here? Then I'm gonna get going. Thanks for coming to find me. Don't worry, I can find my own way home. No need to walk with me. Such cuties. Done and done. Hope I haven't kept you waiting too long, so I don't forget about you. Get your little gifts away things, saying thanks. It's a water cooler. It's cooler than freezer. I don't know much what to yap about today, if I'm honest. I suppose I can give a bit of a champions update. I have now successfully gotten into Great Ball rank in double battles. So I'm done with double battles. Love this weather, perfect training conditions. What is up, bro? Let's chat. Ooh, I know it's prime training time, but I need a little breather. This is where I need to bite into some sweet energizing fruit. Give me some fruit, would ya? Anything will do, wee. Get you covered. Get you covered with this peach that's been on the ground for freaking ever. Enjoy. It's probably rotten by now. But, you know, I'm sure your stomach can handle it. So there you go. Oh, looks good. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Is your reward. A classic chair. Alright. You're my go-to snack pal from now on. Yeah, Margie. Hello, Steven. Seem chipper as always, so what can I do for you? Let's talk. Sometimes when I'm alone in my house, I get kind of creeped out. Here now, you come over and keep me company? Sure, I can do that. I did set a new PB in Let's Microsize on fitness boxing with Hatsune Miku. This is her house, right? I'm not about to be like, yeah, not about to try to go in O'Hare's house. I mean, I'm not the greatest at remembering where villager houses are. I don't know how you could get creeped out in here. Yourself at home. It's a pretty nice place. With very, like, Uncharted Waters-esque music. I'm making myself at home. It's a little embarrassing for me knowing you're inspecting everything in my room. I'm staring at you. Okay, fine, I will sit down. That's clearly what you want. Sit. I literally got to 7 out of 8. And I am kind of content with that. Which basically means I'm going to be trying the harder difficulties now. Because, yeah, I did the easiest for the most part. To be honest now, how do you feel about the way I've decorated? Cool. So happy to hear that. If you see a piece of furniture you like, let me know. Might let you have it. No, I don't want your stuff. I know, but I don't want your stuff. There's nothing in here I want. And then you'll start criticizing your house if I buy too much. I don't... You. I'll buy you. No, actually, I was... I'll pass. Does that work? No. Margie, please. I wanted to spend time yapping with you, but, like... I did not realize that was a purchase furniture prompt. Yeah, I'm heading home. I think it's great. Hearing that makes me so happy. Thank you very much. Be sure to keep my place looking good. Come by again sometime. So much fun. I have also now tried, I forget what the song is called, but it's like End of Hatsune Miku or something like that. Its difficulty rating is higher than Let's Miku Size. Its real-world difficulty is not as hard, but it is still a nightmare. Okay, so I imagine this is kind of a staple of rhythm games, but I'm not a rhythm game player. And for anyone who's not played rhythm games, I'm going to explain to you why this song is a nightmare. So, the song is crazy fast in sections. It's also crazy slow in sections. Do you maybe see what the problem is? The song doesn't have a rhythm. It just goes and stops. Like, there's no, like, patterns to really recognize outside of just the notes themselves kind of thing. So, like, I had multiple moments where, like, it was going super fast and then just instantly slow down, and I'm just like, okay. Like, it's, yeah. Bit of a nightmare, not gonna lie, just because of that. But at the same time, like, it's not the hardest song. It does have a crapload of bursts to it, which really, like, those will exhaust you. There's Zichi. Bursts being, like, basically rapid punching with both hands for an extended period of time. Also, I don't know how exactly I'm going to do these paths now, but Peck's house was kind of in the way, so I could either do just, like, widen this out and make this into a road that goes up and then moves over, or I could, like, fill this in and then build the road off of the side of here, but then I'd have to put another entrance along the side of City Hall. And I don't know if I want to do that. I'll decide at some point. Whenever the new villager moves in to fill Peck's spot, roads are gonna change anyway. Hey, Barbara. Hello there, Dumpling. Running into you is always a nice surprise. What would you like to talk about? Let's chat. In weathers like this, there's nothing like a tall glass of black tea. That is fair. Gemrock. I could yap more about Pokemon Champions. I've been back playing singles again, and I'm so loving it again. It was just playing doubles that was frustrating me, because I don't like doubles. And, like, it's easily exemplified by some of the go-to strategies of doubles, where, like, one of them is you lead with an attacker and a Whimsicott. And it doesn't even have to be all that fast of an attacker. You can use your EVs and speed somewhere else, because that Whimsicott is going to be using Tailwind alongside having the Prankster ability. The Prankster ability means that its non-attacking moves will gain priority, so unless you're hitting it with a priority move that has a higher priority, or you are using a priority move with a higher space speed stat than Whimsicott, it's going to go first with Tailwind, which doubles your team's speed for 5 turns. Now, that may not sound like a lot, but when you've only got 4 Pokemon, because it's double battles in, VGC style, that's a lot. That's literally one more turn than you need to one-hit KO the entire enemy team. Mo! Hey there, student. In Oracle today, do some shopping. You look like you're up to the same thing. Remember not to spend all your money in one place. Okay, there is 2 places to spend money here, but... Yeah, there you're shopping. Me too, amigo. What's going on? What's up? I don't know why. I wasn't up coming here. Probably to meet new people. Like Mo? I don't think you've met Mo. I think you moved in literally after Mo left. So... each. Okay. But like, that right there, and like Whimsicott itself is not a bad attacker, which is what makes that even more frustrating. Because you're not going to be able to stop their gaining the speed advantage. And as I've kind of complained about before, double battles is who can hit the hardest and fastest. Giving up a little bit of attack on one Pokemon to guarantee you will have the speed advantage the whole time wins you the game. Like, and it basically becomes, alright, everybody's running Whimsicots, because there really isn't a way of countering Whimsicott's Tailwind. And, well, okay, there is a way of doing it. It's just an equally gimmicky strategy in that you'll probably just run a Trick Room team. Because Trick Room reverses speed stats. Slower is faster. So if they're doubling their speed, they're making themselves even slower. I kind of want the arcade cabinet, but I also want both bushes. I really need to start, like, putting bushes down. I need to look up again how bushes work. Because there is, you know, I think it's like 12 bushes can be in a row. Yeah, these are both bushes I definitely want. If there was like a sweet olive or holly, I might have left it, because I'm not even sure I'm going to use those, but I want both of these. So... Oh, hey! Henry's here, too. Hey, Henry. How's it going, man? Hi, Steven. How are you doing? Came here to hang out in Oracle today. Snooze it. I can see that. Mo's here, too. A lot of visitors today. But, like, that's why I kind of hate double battles, because, like, I build my teams around single battles. I know that's what I do, and I know that's why my teams struggle in doubles. And that's also why, like, when battling somebody from a Discord channel I'm in, who generally builds for doubles, I didn't have much issue winning. Like, it was only really when I started playing around and not really taking it even remotely seriously that he was winning. Like... And that just comes down to, you know, we were playing singles, his teams were built for doubles. His teams were built with the idea that he was going to get his strategy off, which requires 2 Pokemon. My teams were built to just work on their own on each individual Pokemon's strength, with the general idea of the 2-3 Pokemon teams to comprise the whole 6. Which, you know, it works. Thing is, though, like, if we were to play doubles, it would have been reversed. He would have probably been creaming me every single time. I wouldn't have stood a chance. I would have been beaten to a pulp. Like... It's, you know, it's one of those things where, you know, each of us building for our own format of choice does make our chances of winning go way up at our formats of choice. I'm just my chat saves. Thumbs at the shop all day, so we're happy on days with beautiful weather like today. Days like this, I'm making lots of bright, colorful clothes. That arrow shirt will always... How did that get past QA? That's what I want to know. How did an arrow pointing at your crotch get past QA? There's no way they let the testers see that shirt before releasing this game. I also know I should really get back to like changing my hairstyles a lot so I can gain access to more options and then eventually get as long of hair as I can possibly get. But it's so much work. I'm lazy. Right, I was gonna buy the arcade cabinet. It's probably more than I've got on me, but I'm gonna go back and check. I got distracted. Like, and I'm sure if I were to sit down and build a dedicated Double Battles team, I'd probably have much more fun playing it. That's the thing. I'd have to actually sit down and put the thought into building a doubles team, though. And I don't want to do that. No, it's only 4,000. I'm so used to New Horizons. I am so used to New Horizons. You know what? Give me the Robo-Dresser. And, you know what? Give me some stained glass, too. $12 for some stained glass. Yeah, I'll take that. I mean, I would take the $50 arcade machine, even though it's probably a plug-and-play that's, like, the size of my controller. Like, you know. Honestly, like, the officially made plug-and-plays that, like, are for, like, arcade games and stuff, those are actually really cool. And I remember I gave one that I had to a coworker when I was working at the supermarket I was at, because, like, they had made mention that one of their grandkids, I think it was, really liked the old arcade games, and I'm like, you know, I've got, like, a thing that's really cool for that. Hey, do you want my gently used checkered tea? A friend of mine from back home, he has to close up his shop, so I, took a bunch of stuff out of his hands. How about it? For free, of course. Yeah, seems legit. I'll ignore the stains. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, my place was looking like a warehouse. Thanks again, Fagoot. Paula's up to something. She's getting into some shady business. There was all that talk with, like, she's investigating the deep sea. Like, there's fish conspiracies going on. And now she's giving me a gently used checkered tea from her friend who suddenly had to close up shop. Like, there's something going on here. It smells pretty fishy. It's probably because of the fish, but I can't know it's because of the fish. So, you know, there's something going on. But, like, I've even put the thought into, like, and I've grabbed a few Pokemon from the recruitment for doing this, of putting together a Trick Room team, because that does pretty handily counter the Tailwind teams. Because you're basically both doing the same thing. The problem is that someone who knows what they're doing with a Tailwind team can prevent you from ever setting up your Trick Room. Because they'll just kill your Trick Room Mon before knock out your Trick Room Mon. There's no killing in Pokemon. They'll just knock out your Trick Room setter before you can set Trick Room. They'll just not set up their Tailwind right away, and they'll double attack your Trick Room setter because your entire team is slow. That's the point. Like, quite often for, like, VGC Trick Room teams, they'll do 4 slow Pokemon, 2 fast ones, the 4 slow being the team, and the 2 faster ones are for when they know their opponent's gonna just snipe them out, and they need to pivot. So they'll keep the 2 tankiest Trick Room Mons, and then pivot to their faster Mons. But, like, it's not exactly a foolproof strategy to do a Trick Room team. It's why they basically never actually win tournaments. It's why when people were complaining so much about, I think it was Cresselia. Yeah, Cresselia that it was such a pain to get a 0 IV version of it. It's like, that team isn't even competitive. What are you on about? The evening air always makes you feel uneasy. Why does it make you feel uneasy, man? I want a badge when you got one, though. I've heard this. You got your hands on a fair number of items. This old man's been jealous of how much variety there must be in your shopping catalog. Except I already own the items, so I don't need to buy them again. You know, except when I've sold them immediately. I'm like, Glog, Maniac, Bronze. Okay, I kind of want to work on flowers a little bit. I think I'm going to widen the path. I also need to still have my coffee. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to widen the path here. Am I doing a 3 wide or 2 wide just down here? This is 3 wide, so this should also be 3 wide. 3 wide just looks wrong going vertically, but horizontally it looks right. But I'm gonna roll with this. Get all these tulips planted. If I just had kind of straight up, that actually kind of works out. Because that takes me pretty close to Main Street. So still need to think of like how I'm going to connect up like the campsite, all that stuff. Okay, this is definitely gonna be 3 wide. If I start the 3 like here, then this is gonna be the other border. Just fill these in. This way I don't need to worry about the rock. I can just go. The road will like turn behind Town Hall, which is fine. And like, I could do the path to the campsite, like not the big campground, just like the campsite, you know, this one over here. I could just do the path to it just from like the side over here. Like it doesn't need to connect to anything past like this area. Like that feels fine. Okay, let's move some of these roses finally. Like with these roses, I've probably had enough to like basically finish everything. I just don't want to take all my roses yet, so I can more easily grow more roses without putting a lot of like extra effort in. Okay, I'm gonna say path should turn like right at this tree, which I'll probably chop down and turn into a stump and just leave as part of the path. Wait, does this work? Because I need 1 square away from this. If I were to put a flower here... it does not work. I need to go down 1 more. Okay. That's fine. Just means that tree needs to get completely chopped down. That's all that means. It means I don't leave a little bit of it. I take all of it. It all goes. It all floats down here. I mean, I'm gonna need to do a lot of tree chopping. So. kind of like what I've got going on. I'm just waiting for the moment that, like, I have another Mott situation. I mean, Peck kind of was the Mott situation all over again. I just hadn't really realized it until he moved, and then it's like, oh yeah, he was kind of in the way, in the worst possible way, wasn't he? Go. Oh, Barbara wants something. What's up, girl? Something. I'm wondering if you could help me out. I've done something recently. Oh, it's nothing really. Just a kitty clock is all. Problem is I already have one. I might like to buy it. Save a lot. I mean, I'd give you full price. Helping a resident is worth full price. I'll be sure to come straight to you if anything else like this pop up. You better. Okay. Let's come back to here, and I'm gonna just take this straight up. I should actually check, like, what I'm at town rating-wise. Yeah, I actually stopped that at the perfect spot, I'm pretty sure. I know I'm not close to a perfect town yet, but I want to know how, like, close I might be. Pretty sure I can check that at least. Okay. There's that. So that means literally, like, right here and then straight down. Yep. That worked out super well. I think I need 7, actually, but I could be wrong there. Oh no, I only needed 5. My mental counting was wrong. I'll still plant this other one here. Bam. There we go. Peck moves out, I immediately expand the road just through where he used to live. Like, you can see all the trees I'm gonna have to clear out, but like, every tree I clear out is another tree that's taken away from the town's rating. Because you need a certain number of trees, and you don't start with that many, which is how I know I'm definitely not at the right amount yet. Citizen satisfaction. Satisfied citizens Oracle are. Without further ado, here's the results. Seems the Oracle is starting to gain some attention as a popular sightseeing destination. They continue to work hard to really keep revitalizing this towny geek. Okay, they want more public source projects. Alright. Well, you guys heard her. More public works project. Give me an idea. I'm actually gonna come back. I haven't done the last. Okay, we need to do a celebration for the bridge. Or the flower arch, right. I'd be happy to attend. After I do this, I'm gonna show you guys the list. Tell me what you want built. That's how this is gonna go. Anyone offering something will get considered. And the grand completion ceremony for Oracle's final flower arch project. Isabel, I'll be your host today. Yeah, Isabel. She is Isabel. incredibly short speech. I did it! On to the next project. Dislocate the item passed out. Ready, set, pop. Boom. Concludes our ceremony. Thanks everyone for all your hard work and for taking time out of your busy schedules to be here. And now Isabel's gonna be like, or no, right, she has to do that. So like, she's gonna be like, you don't need to walk me home. And it's like, we're literally right by town hall. I don't want your green bar shirt that you've been sweating in. No. I'm already plenty good at wasting money. I don't need to be better at it. I'm plenty good at it. But okay, I'm gonna go through the list of all the Public Works projects I have. I have a few that I'm thinking of, but I've already done mine for this month. So, Public Works projects. The only thing off the table is bridges. We do not need another bridge. So, we got a yellow bench, a Zen bench, an instrument shelter, which looks like a beehive, a water well, fountain, park clock, fairy tale clock, street lamp, round street lamp, fairy tale street lamp, got the flower arch, the fire pit, statue fountain, which is like the fountain but with a statue, a stone tablet, a fence, fire hydrant, traffic signal, custom design stuff. That's also kind of... I could see about doing something with these if you guys really wanted me to, but I kind of would rather not. You guys would have to really want it. Caution sign, do not enter sign, yield sign, a video screen, get a tortimer, or a solar panel. So the town could become more green. So that's the stuff I currently have. If there's anything in that any of you guys want, shout it in the comments. Just all caps, shout it. You have my permission. I mean, I'd still rather you do it in a more, less shouty way, but go ahead, shout it. Shout it to the rooftops. I probably won't hear you, but the thought is there. Depending on what it is, I might pick where it goes, or if you guys just have an idea of where something goes, go for it. Like, if you're like, yeah, like a street lamp right here or something, like, yeah, sure, we can make that happen. Get a fire hydrant, like, right here, like, probably wouldn't work, but we could try, Like, you could just be like, oh, to, like, the right of retail, or, to the behind retail, or by Paula's house, or, wherever. Come by. I would like my coffee for today. It's only $2. I'll buy that. I am actually drinking coffee today, so. It's very cold coffee, but drinking coffee. Thanks, Bruce. Yeah, I definitely need to do some, like, Pokemon Champions content at some point soon. I'm really hoping to get back into streaming soon. At this point, I kind of want to put all my mental spoons into getting the desk dealt with. So, hey, looks like our love of the Java has become a mainstream. Take a sip and show me your hit. So, like, hopefully I'll get that sorted tomorrow. I have kind of an idea where to move a lot of the stuff to. I just need to do it. But it's like 5:30 in the morning right now and people are sleeping, so I'd rather not right now, but I will catch this flea off of Margie. Ew, can't believe I had a flea on me. Oh, I'll be itching all week. Let's keep this flea thing our little secret. Yeah, you heard her. You heard her, guys and gals and non-binary pals. That flea escaped. Oh no, I was trying to throw it in the lake and it didn't work. It escaped. But no telling Margie had a flea. No telling. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. This has been kind of a long episode, and I haven't even edited yesterday yet. I'm very good at this. Thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf. See you all then.